What's up? This is Psyche Sound, and we're going into the future. That's today's topic. The future you. I'm wearing a shirt right now that says Dear Future Me, an event that was run by Jessica Davis and California, but it's going to expand across the world. So check it out, Dear Future Me. But we're talking about the future you right now. So you have to prepare for that. Like, no one's going to just knock on the door and give you that opportunity, but perhaps they will. I don't know. I don't know where you live or where your door is at, but if they happen to knock on your door and do that, let me know, and maybe I'm wrong. However, I think you kind of sort of have to sow these seeds, and you sort of have to put yourself in position to do that. Whether that's polishing your craft, whether that is just just continuing to do what you do and making yourself visible, like I just spoke about on one of my other videos. So, if you could talk to yourself in the future, everyone's always like, oh, I wish I could talk to the 10-year-old me, or what would you say to you 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever that may be. How about you talk to yourself now and say where you want to be and put yourself in that position? Because right now you have a want, whether it's a house or whether it's your career or whatever it may be, you have something you want. But what are you doing to put yourself into that position? You know, are you going to party it away, or are you drinking it away, or are you working all day, all night, and not stopping to do your personal hobby or whatever you want to call it? That's going to turn your hobby into your career. Whatever that may be, you have to, little by little or big, whatever that means to you, you have to put forth that effort to build whatever you're trying to build, so that you have what you want to have for the future. It's that simple, but that hard, because we all have things that get in our way. Children, girlfriends or boyfriends, jobs. Your time is crazy. I always say there's not enough hours in a day. I'm like the man of like 50 trillion billion gazillion hobbies. But you have to make that time. And it's not always easy. It's not going to be easy. Like, if it was easy, everyone would be gajillionaires, and they would just be home collecting and spending their gajillions of dollars. Gajillion is not a real number. Maybe it is. I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to say. So, you have to put yourself in that position. I knew this at a young age, that I wanted to make music. So when I was in college, well, even before college, when I got to college, I was like, I have to have some sort of way to, in my dorm room, make or learn how to make music. And I didn't even really play instruments at that point in my life. I just knew I was writing and songs, and I was in a rap group, I was in a rock band, but I wasn't musically, I was musically skilled, but I wasn't a musician, put it that way. And I just bought a keyboard with some little bit of money I got from my graduation, which I probably should have been buying books. But I bought a keyboard, and I had I got it from a friend of mine. I got like a 4-track recorder that he gave me. There was 2 tracks that were broken, so there was only 2 tracks. So as the years went in college, I stacked my equipment up. Every year, a few months, I would get a little something, whether it be a microphone or a beat machine. And by the time I graduated, I accomplished my goal. I was like, I'm going to have to go to work. I'm going to have to pay some bills, and I don't want that to get in the way of me making music. So therefore, I had what I thought at the time I needed to be able to roll out of bed and make a beat in my house. And I accomplished that. So with that being said, then it was like, okay, whether it be a band, I'm gonna put a band together, or even if I had, if I liked a specific guitar or violin that I thought that one day I wanted my bass guitarist to play or my violinist to play, I'd buy that violin, so that when I got the violinist, I was like, yo, here's an electric violin. I always wanted to have this. But anyway, I set myself up for that. I knew that I wasn't gonna have the money to pay for my ideas, because I got way too many ideas. Well, not too many ideas. I have a lot of ideas. There you go. A lot of ideas, and they're all ridiculous. And I was like, I'm going to have to learn how to do graphics, because I'm going to have to make my CD art, or my flyers, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm probably going to need to learn how to do video editing, because I want to make music videos, and I'm probably going to need to learn how to make a website. And I learned all these things, which in turn became a trade for me that I can now pay my bills with, because now I work for film and television, and I can do all this stuff. But what I'm getting at is, I set myself up to be able to do these things, and then those things actually fund my music. So there was never a time where I was able to, I had to stop creating. So I set myself up in a way for myself now. But am I really set up? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of wild, because I still have so much more I want to do. Anyway, You have to do the same thing, not the same thing as me, but whatever works for you, and set yourself up for the future. And you have to think about the future constantly. You constantly have to be 20 steps ahead of everyone else. So like people always used to say, oh, what if somebody's going to steal your routine? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't care if they steal my routines or my dance or my whatever I'm doing on stage, because at this point, I'm like 20 steps ahead of them. So by the time you guys are doing whatever I did already, I'm already in the future. And that's the way I've always seen it. You know what I'm saying? So set yourself up. Plant your seeds. Learn your craft. If you want to be a better guitarist, which I do, I need to really set myself up for that. Practice and practice and practice. If you want to be a better whatever it is, you want to run your own record label, it has to start somewhere. You want to have a nonprofit, you have to start doing the paperwork, start getting your business plan together. Do not be in the position where you meet that person that can make everything happen for you, and you have this idea. If you have a script, write the script so that you can hand it to that Steven Spielberg or Spike Lee or whoever when you meet them. You have a song. Here's it is. Here you go, Diddy, or here you go, Jay-Z. Don't just say to be rapping them in the street. You have something to hand them that's a finished product. Look, I'm dope, I'm hot, whatever that may be. But set yourself up and put yourself in that position to win. You have to put yourself in a position to win, and that's pretty much it, man. Like you really have to do that. That's the words of a psychic today. I'm gonna be short and sweet, because you guys have a low attention span. But not all you guys. Some of you guys are listening for more than 3 minutes. You're listening for like 3.5 minutes. It's cool. I appreciate you. But that being said, set yourself up for the future. Think about yourself as a child and say, wow, when I was a kid, what did I want? But also think about yourself in the future. Like if you're 40, think about when you're 50 or whatever it may be. Or if you're 20, think about yourself when you're 30. But you have to put yourself in a position where you're constantly thinking in advance. Yes, enjoy today, enjoy the moment, but definitely, I think you're gonna enjoy your future if you can actually prepare for it. Second sounds.